Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money at. Straight out of my index, Microsoft. Microsoft just closed the deal. They just closed the deal with a nuclear facility, Idaho National Laboratory. Says here, today, they are announcing a partnership to examine how artificial intelligence could be used to speed up the process of compiling the documents needed to secure permits for new nuclear power plants. Microsoft is heavily focused on AI. Everybody's focused on AI. All eyes on AI, okay? I know some of y'all are crypto people. I know some of y'all are meme people. But if you miss this AI run, your grandchildren are going to ask you, where were you? Don't tell them you was watching my show. If you're broke, don't tell them you was watching my show. Tell them you was watching Daily Liar.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Shout out to my Palantir investors. Palantir just got upgraded by Mizuho. Mizuho Securities on Wednesday today upgraded Palantir to neutral from underperform. The Wall Street firm still harbors doubts over the premium valuation of Palantir stock. Okay. So they do have some doubts. This is why I didn't get in bed with them. This is why they didn't make my index 10 years down the line. It's a little spooky, okay? Not saying you shouldn't own some. So Greg Moskowitz, he says, while we see many more compelling names to own in software at these levels, we upgrade Palantir to neutral from underperform and raise our price target to 135 from 116. He says we also believe Palantir has a legitimate chance to accelerate revenue growth for a fifth consecutive quarter when reporting Q2 results in early August. Get them options ready.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Jeremiah says he's owned Palantir since 2020. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know what's going on with your portfolio. You know, just make sure you drop that gifted.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Check this out. Mira Marathi. Here she is right here.
So tight, so fly.
Cute little tech bitch. Check this out. So they just raised $2 billion at a $12 billion valuation. Now, before I show you the rest of this, I want you to see their website. Before I show you the rest of this story, I want you to see their website. This is their website. It's literally just a white paper. There is no product. There is no product. They raised $2 billion with no product. You might ask me, Hotep Jesus, how is that? How is that? With this simple typewriter font website with just text and a white background. The most simple thing. I actually like super minimalist websites. Now, how is that? Well, I'm going to tell you how. You never invest in companies, you invest in people.
Hotep, you're a genius. Hotep, you're a genius. Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
No pictures and nothing. So who are they investing in? He said the startup has assembled a team of about 30 engineers and researchers, with nearly 2/3 being former employees of OpenAI. Including John Schulman, an OpenAI co-founder and co-creator of ChatGPT, who serves as chief scientist, and Barrett Zoff, who is former VP of research at OpenAI, and he's the CTO. This is crazy. Thinking Machines Lab. Put that on your radar. Thinking Machines Lab coming soon. They don't even have a product. there's no product. It's just, hey, we're gonna put out some AI shit. Okay, here's $2 billion. No proof of concept or nothing. Crazy. Let's talk big boy money. Jamie Dimon. Look what Jamie Dimon says here. He's talking about stablecoins. Now, yesterday, JP Morgan had their Q2 earnings call, including Citi. And it says here, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon sounded somewhat skeptical about stablecoins. But given the customer interest, the bank plans to be a player. So he like, I don't know about it, but we're going to be a part of it, right? There's no ticker on that. It's a private company. So it says here, but I mean, you can invest in private companies. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know how much you're going to get when they already have $2 billion. But anyway, so what does he say here? He says, so a deposit token is effectively the same thing. You're moving money by token. You can pay interest. Okay. He added, we're going to be involved in both JP Morgan deposit coin, they got the JPM coin, and stable coins to understand it and to be good at it. He said, I think they're real, but I don't know why you'd want a stable coin as opposed to just payment. He says they're trying to figure out a way to create bank accounts. Talking about fintechs. JPM Ben had a coin. They're trying to figure out a way to create bank accounts and get into payment systems and rewards programs. We have to be cognizant of that. The way to be cognizant is to be involved. So we're going to be in it and learning a lot and be a player. So they ask a question here. It says, there have been reports that several banks are exploring the potential of a joint stablecoin in a similar approach to the Zelle app. An analyst posed a question about whether something like that is being planned. He said, that's a great question. We'll leave it remaining as a question. Chat. Poker chips in the chat. Poker chips or poker cards in the chat. If you think Jamie Dimon got on his poker face, you can't pull this over on me.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
He can't pull this. He can't pull the wool over my eyes. Not old Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus?
Genius Act passed today. The Genius Act passed today, so stablecoin near you, they're going to throw that on Trump's desk. Today, you might have seen the markets get a little spooked. That's because there's a little bit of trouble between Donald Jerome Trump and Federal Reserve Powell. Okay, so let's go over the controversies real quick. We have a report here from Grok 4. Cite your source. Grok 4. Grok 4 says, there's some accusations against Powell. So basically what happened was they want to get Powell out the paint. So they're just like, oh, we're going to accuse him of stuff, right? So, one of the things was deceptive or inconsistent with project plans, potentially violating federal laws like the National Capital Planning Act, which requires approval from the National Capital Planning Commission for DC projects. Okay. Then there's another one here where they're citing fiscal mismanagement, political bias, and excessive spending without oversight. Trump has used the term fraud in public statements. Okay, so none of this is actually sticking, but they're trying their best to get Powell out the paint. That has spooked investors today, so you might see the charts a little bit stale. Johnson & Johnson it moved big today. I think it's like 6% or something last time I checked, and Eli Lilly was up, but the rest of the market has been kind of stale, and that's because of that situation there. So we talked about your portfolios, right, and how we're dividing up our portfolios, and we always said, in your crypto portfolio, especially you young Thundercats, you want to take some of your gains and gamble heavy on the gamble, okay? Not financial advice, do your own research on the meme coins. So we've been timing our entry into Zeus, okay? And we looked at that, and well, if you got in, was it, I think Monday? One in the chat, if you believe Monday, I said was a good entry point or alluded to it. Well, it's up close to 12% in the past 24 hours. Yeah. Here's the address. There's the contract address. Not financial advice. Do your own research. But we want to ride this thing all the way up to the moon. We want to ride this thing all the way up to 100 milli. Up to 100 milli. Strong community. We timed the entry. I think we timed the entry really nice. Shout out to Zeus. I got a sleeper one here. I was in GNN, and I was spying around GNN and in the Twitter spaces, and I was looking to see who was watching, and I found this project that followed me, and it's pretty interesting, I gotta tell you. I don't know, I might time an entry here, but Mambo. This is on the ETH network. You can get it on Uniswap. This might be a look. You just take a look at it. Not financial advice. Do your own research, but it might be a looker. So on the ETH network, Fat just went up too. I gotta check my Fat holdings. I got a little something in Fat. Wait, I don't think that was the right address. Wait, is that it? No, that's not it. This Mambo was created 2 months ago. Let's delete that. I think this is the address for the Mambo. So, take a look at that project for people that want to gamble. Okay. People that want to gamble. Mambo looks pretty, it's pretty solid. The website looks really good. Really good. It looks like somebody really took their time with this project. It's clean. It's so clean. Look how clean this is. Looks like they got the content. They got distro. It's crazy. Bullish. I'm a little bullish on this. 18% today on Fat? No way, really? No way. Hold on, let me check my Fat holdings. Let me see where I'm at. Fat is something you could have DCA'd into if you believed in it. Where's my wallet? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's up 24% in the past hour. All the memes are pumping, yo. All the memes are pumping. It's been a good week. So yeah, check those out for my people that want to gamble. The strategy is, you make you get your alts and you try to get more alts or more Bitcoin, right? So what you do is you take a piece of your alts, you take a piece of your Bitcoin, and you put it in meme coins, and the meme coins grow, and as you sell off your meme coins, you get more alts. So when the alts pump, your values go up, and all the alts are pumping right now. It seems like we're bullish in crypto. We're bullish in Wall Street. So yeah, everything is pumping. XRP is pumping. We had the big pump from Bitcoin. It's been a great week. It's been a great week. What's Bitcoin at? Yo, Bitcoin hit what? Hold on, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong chart. 119. Look at my girl Syscoin. Look at my girl Syscoin. She's coming alive. Let's go, alts. Let's go, alts. Syscoin is moving with the alts. What's XRP looking like? XRP is moving. ETH is moving. Everything's moving, y'all. Everything's moving. Shout out to the people in crypto. Yeah. So if you've been watching this show all year, you portfolio should look good. There's no reason to be broke. Need that link to pump? I've been fading Link. I ain't gonna hold you, Aunt. I've been fading Link. It looks like a good project. I just might, what's sad with Link is I might be more bullish on Sui than Link. I might be more bullish on Sui than Link, and Link's a solid project. Link is a solid project, Anyway, that's your finance update of the day. Shout out to King J. Don't be broke, y'all. Don't be broke. Invest your money. Invest your money, okay?
This product does not boost your testosterone. Boosting your testosterone is unhealthy. What this product does is it balances your hormone levels and frees up a natural testosterone production. That way you can get back to what you really want to do, which is hit the gyms.